Hello, my Sussex Squad family. Thank you so much for tuning in to Celebrity Click. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And if you are here for the very first time, please remember to like this video, to share this video, to leave a comment, and most importantly, please remember to subscribe to this channel. I'm Betty, and your support really means a lot to me. Now, Charlotte Griffiths, you all know Charlotte Griffiths. She is the editor from the Daily Mail. You all know her, and this woman lately has been breaking a lot of important stories. And if you can remember, Charlotte Griffiths was the one who was the first person to break the story about the peace talks between King Charles and Prince Harry's representatives. And Charlotte Griffiths was the first person to report about these peace talks. And now Charlotte Griffiths has yet come with another story that I don't even know the credibility of this story, but there is this article. Let me read you the article and I will quote what the article is saying. So, the major peace offering Prince Harry has made to the royal family. Insiders tell Charlotte Griffiths what secret talks between Team Sussex and the palace are really about. And Prince Harry has offered to share his official diary engagements with the royal family in a bid to further reduce tensions between him and his father. How outrageous, how absurd. And the peace offering is aimed to avoiding a repetition of the date clash that resulted in his trip to the African country of Angola, knocking coverage of Queen Camilla's 78th birthday portrait off the front pages earlier this month. You know, when I read this article and when I saw this article, what just came into my mind was that these people are just so bitter. These people are still bitter. You remember that when Prince Harry went to Angola, the UK media, the UK press was not even involved at all. They were not notified that Prince Harry would be going to Angola, and they just felt they were just so bitter. And this is clear that they have not yet moved on from that. They are still bitter, they are still angry. And for Camilla Packables, you remember that when Prince Harry went to Angola, it was Camilla's birthday, and so apparently Camilla wanted to be on the front pages, but because Prince Harry went to Angola, his Angola trip knocked Camilla out of the front pages. And now they want what? They are claiming that Prince Harry has shared his official diary engagement, his schedule with the palace. How ridiculous and how absurd is this? The one and only Prince Harry we know would never ever share his schedule with the palace, because Prince Harry already knows that the moment he shares something with the palace, that means that thing will be all over social media. It will be all over the UK media's tabloids, because the moment you share something with the palace always leaks it to the media, to the UK media, to the British press. And you can't convince me that Prince Harry has done everything within his power to keep his family safe, to keep Meghan safe, to keep Archie safe, to keep Lilibet safe. And now that out of nowhere, just because he doesn't want his events to be colliding, or rather to be clashing with the royal family members' events, and so that he won't be knocking them out of the front pages again, he is now ready to take this big risk that involves him sharing his day-to-day schedule with the palace. How absurd is this? I know you also find this hilarious, because I find this hilarious and it's laughable. I don't know where Daily Mail sources its information from, because all that Daily Mail writes is just nonsense, because I don't know the credit. I don't believe this information. I don't believe this information at all, because I myself, I know Prince Harry, and I know Prince Harry wouldn't do this. Like, why would Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, give his schedule to people he knows that to the people he knows that they want to put him and his family in harm, like the people who are not even ready to protect him and his family. Like, Camilla should just get over it, because this is just Camilla whining and lamenting. Camilla is just bitter because it was her birthday and she expected that she would be the one dominating the front pages, but boom, Prince Harry dominated the front pages through his trip to Angola. And all I can say is that Camilla hasn't healed yet. She is still pained. She still has that pain that during her 78th birthday, she wasn't the one who was dominating the front pages. She wasn't the one who was dominating the tabloids. And also, about the UK media, about the British press, all I know and all I can say is that they are still bitter, because they didn't know that Prince Harry would be going to Angola, will be having this trip to Angola, and that they were blocked from it. So they are still bitter, and this is why they want his schedule, so that they can know everything that is happening with the Sussexes, so that the British media can know what is going on with the Sussexes, and so that they can be able to control them, and so that they can come and report all the nonsense that they have, all the nonsense and all the bullshit that they have been reporting since day one. Because nothing good comes from what British media reports, especially the Daily Mail. And now, many people, actually, I have seen that many people are not buying this nonsense. Many people are not buying this nonsense, because we all know Prince Harry. We all know the Duke of Sussex. That I don't believe that the peace talks were about now Harry going and wanting to share his schedule with his father, or rather with the royal family, just because he wants to reduce tension between him and his father. Like, I don't know if you have noticed this, but ever since the peace talks happened, the UK media has been coming with a lot of speculations. The UK media have been saying a lot of things, and it is hilarious. It's hilarious, it's stupid, and it's nothing but utter nonsense, because I don't believe this. And some people think that they can buy this because, you know, Charlotte Griffiths was the one who broke the news about the peace talks, and the peace talks happened to be true. So maybe people may be like, oh, this person's the information coming from this person is credible and is true somehow. So people may be tempted to believe what Charlotte Griffiths is saying, but don't believe this, because for me, I believe it's a lie. I believe it's a lie, because why would Prince Harry wanna share his schedule with the royal family? For God's sake, Harry doesn't care about Camilla Parker Bowles. Harry doesn't care whether he knocks off the leftovers royals from the front pages, because why would he care? He doesn't care about these people. He doesn't care about these people, and these people were ready to sacrifice him and his family. So why would he care about them just because they are whining that they didn't dominate the front pages? And this is all Camilla's doing, and the British media, the UK media, it's just bitter because it wasn't involved in the Angola trips. In the Angola trip, they didn't know that Prince Harry was going to Angola, and they are still bitter. They haven't healed. They have not yet moved on from that. And for Camilla, I can say that she is just bitter and she is whining now. I don't know about you guys, but I have just found this information hilarious, and I think it's all bullshit because I don't believe any of it, because I myself I don't believe anything that comes from the Daily Fair. I don't believe anything that comes from the Daily Fair, no matter who is reporting and no matter what it's coming. And you shouldn't believe it either. You shouldn't believe it either, because we know all Daily Fair knows to do is to lie and lie and lie and lie, and they can do. These are people who can do anything for clicks. Remember, don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that Daily Fair, they can do anything and they can report on anything. And when it comes to Harry and Meghan, they know nothing about honesty, and they know nothing about credibility. They just know nothing. They can't report on anything because they know whenever they report about Harry and Meghan, it will definitely bring them clicks. So don't believe anything that these articles are saying. Don't believe this bullshit. Don't buy it, and please don't believe anything these people are saying. We all know Harry, and we all know that Prince Harry would do anything to protect his family, and definitely he wouldn't be sharing his family's schedules or his schedule to the palace, because that would be putting his family into direct harm, and Prince Harry would never do that, because to Prince Harry, his family comes first, and he is ready to do anything to protect his family. So I don't believe that Prince Harry would even dare to trust the palace, would dare to trust the leftover royals with his day-to-day schedule. He wouldn't do that, because that would be putting his family into direct risk. So my loves, that's it. Let me know, what do you think about this article? Do you believe this? But I don't want you to believe it. I don't want you to believe it. Let me know what are your thoughts in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for listening. And I want you to know that your support means a lot to me, and it's great, and it's highly, and it's greatly appreciated. I appreciate all of your support, and so please remember to subscribe to this channel, and see you next time. Bye.